In the never-ending search for a solution to the problem of mass shootings, victims and their families, upset with inaction from Congress, are turning to civil litigation and the potential of financial penalties as a way to pressure gun makers to stop selling semi-automatic weapons. In the 2 years since Eduardo Uvaldo was killed with 6 others in the Highland Park parade shooting,
it's been hard. You think it gets easier as time goes, but it doesn't.
Karina Mendez has missed her father's presence.
Just the light of our day, and he was our glue that held us together.
In her grief, she says something else has been missing: accountability for her father's death.
We want to hold Smith & Wesson accountable for this.
Alleged shooter Robert Crimo III awaits trial on 21 counts of first-degree murder. Crimo's father pleaded guilty to helping his son apply for a firearm owner's ID card. He served only half of his 60-day sentence for the misdemeanors.
Do you have anything to say to the victim's family?
Not at this time.
Meantime, Eduardo Uvaldo's family is pointing to what they see as the entity most responsible: the company that made and marketed the semi-automatic rifle, Smith & Wesson.
We want them to be held accountable because they promote these guns to these young adults and make it seem like, that they're cool.
Crimo is accused of lying in wait atop a roof along the route of the 2022 Highland Park Independence Day Parade, unleashing a barrage of bullets from his M&P 15, an AR-style rifle, killing 7 and injuring nearly 50 others. What have these weapons done to your family?
They destroyed our family, It was my father-in-law.
Brian Hogan was at the parade with Uvaldo as the 69-year-old grandfather was shot in the head.
We want Smith & Wesson to be accountable for these weapons that they're producing.
In a lawsuit filed by the family on Friday in Lake County, lawyers argue long before the Highland Park shooter fired, Smith & Wesson knew that their M&P 15 was preferred by mass shooters.
Experience more adrenaline. M&P by Smith & Wesson.
And the suit alleges that Smith & Wesson broke Illinois state consumer protection law by promoting the lethal and criminal use of the weapon in ads mimicking the aesthetic of the first-person shooter video games meant to appeal to people like Crimo. The lawsuit points out the similarities in a side-by-side comparison of the Smith & Wesson M&P 15 experience advertisement and the popular first-person shooter video game Call of Duty. The filing outlines how the 172-year-old firearm manufacturer targeted young people using ads on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. In a written statement, Smith & Wesson's CEO said, "Some now seek to prohibit firearm manufacturers and supporters of the Second Amendment from advertising products in a manner designed to remind law-abiding citizens that they have a constitutional right to bear arms, attempting to shift the blame to Smith & Wesson, other firearm manufacturers, and law-abiding gun owners. We will never back down in our defense of the Second Amendment." But victims say that argument puts firearms ahead of families.
He was the best. He was perfect.
Sophia Mendez is one of Uvaldo's 16 grandchildren. She wrote a poem to remember him this 4th of July.
In the tragedy's wake, tears never dried. Each year, July 4th, a somber display, remembrance of loss in every way.
Families of other victims of the Highland Park shooting are also suing Smith & Wesson. A federal law protects gun manufacturers from being held liable for mass shootings. But these suits allege the violation of state consumer protection laws. The legal strategy has already been successful. The families of those killed in the Sandy Hook shooting sued gunmaker Remington, which settled the case by paying $73 million to the families of 9 of the victims.
There's nothing in this world that's going to bring my dad back. And we want to try to somehow avoid other families to live this pain that we've endured for the past 2 years since we lost our dad.
The Uvaldo family plans to attend a memorial for the shooting victims this 4th of July and then to celebrate the holiday just as Eduardo Uvaldo wanted them to, as a family. Back to you.